Hey everyone, I am Rishabh and in this video, it is a complete tutorial about the complete Git and GitHub. You will be learning about what is Git, what is GitHub, how we work, what are the basic concepts of using Git and GitHub. The whole complete tutorial you will be learning from this session. I will be using GitHub CLI. Now what is GitHub CLI? CLI is the command line interface. There are two ways you can use, like if you are using any code editor, then through that also you can access the GitHub, means Git and GitHub, you can work. And also there is a way which is most preferable is GitHub CLI, command line interface, like working in the terminal, you can say, right? So we are going to do in the command line interface because that's the most essential and important thing to learn. I will be telling you about the complete thing, how the things work, what are the basic concepts and all the things, so you will be clear after seeing this video, the whole thing. So the video will be divided into 5 parts. The first part is what is Git and GitHub. Second part will be what is the difference between Git and GitHub, that mostly people get confused, right? That what is Git, what is GitHub, they confuse between them. The third part will be installing Git and GitHub. The fourth part, the third part will be installing Git and creating an account in GitHub. The fourth one will be starting with Git, means we are going to do Git, okay? And after that, the fifth one is working with GitHub, right? So these are the 5 different parts of working this tutorial. So I think that you will be mostly clear after seeing my video that what is Git, what is GitHub, how to work with them, right? So don't just see this video by slipping down or sitting down. Come with me, open your PC or laptop, wherever you work, open the thing, create your setup and start working with me, or else you won't understand this thing. See this video, you won't understand anything out of this video. Okay, so sit down, open your PC and let's just begin. And one more thing, like this video, share it with your friends, those who don't know Git and GitHub, and subscribe my channel, what you're waiting for, and click the bell notification so that you can get the latest notification of the videos whenever I post them, right? So let's just begin without wasting any time. So the first thing that I would be telling you about is what is Git and what is GitHub. Okay, so let us try to understand in simple words what is Git. Git is a version controlling system, or you can say is a version controlling software. Okay, now what is version controlling? Let me say that you are making a folder today, and you do this thing especially in while you are working, right? You are creating folders, you are adding files to them, you are making changes to them, and daily basis you are doing these things, right? And also when you're creating your projects, you are doing these things, or also while you are coding, you are also making changes in your codes, right? Now say on 10th of December you created something, a folder, or say you can say some files you added. On 11th of December you made some changes in these files or folders, okay? And on 20th you realizes that you have made some mistake on 11th, so you want to come back to the 10th stage. So if you are working normally in your project, so you can't do that, or you can say using Git you can come back to that stage, okay? So that is version controlling, like the versions that you create every day after committing files, after committing in Git, all the things are saved, okay? So that Git does for us, and that's the software Git. Now what is commits and all this thing you might don't know at this point of time, don't worry, I will be telling you at the further go of this session. So now the thing that comes out here is what is GitHub. Like you say you are making some changes, or you can say you are working on a project, okay? And now you want that your friend from other state, or say from other place, or say from his home, he also want to make the project along with you as a team member, or you can say as a friends only, you want to contribute both of them to a single project. Then how you can do that thing? You can't do that if something is on your local machine and you are working, your friend can't contribute to your local machine because he don't have the access of that one. So there comes the thing GitHub. GitHub is a platform where you host your files, or say you can say your folders, anything you can host there, and the hosting is known as a repository. So GitHub gives a repository where you can host your files and datas, and you can create different repositories. So that's the GitHub, like what you're doing in a local machine through Git, all the changes that you can see, or you can come back to version, all the things that you can do in a local machine, that is simply hosted to some place where other people also can come and can contribute. So that's GitHub. So how both the things work is Git and GitHub. Both of you can contribute to a same place, right? So like say you are making some changes and keeping that thing in the GitHub. Now today your friends also wants to contribute to that project. He will take that from GitHub. He can also contribute and then put it in the GitHub, so that both of you can work together. And that is the power of Git plus GitHub. So now I think that Git and GitHub is basically clear to you all guys, how we work, right? So there is also GitLab. You can also host there, also providing the same features as GitHub, but Git is the main thing which you have to use for your local machine. Okay, so mark my words, the difference between Git and GitHub. Git is basically version controlling inside your local machine. GitHub is the place where you host all the changes and all the things that are done in your local machine, so that other people can also come and can contribute. So that's the difference between Git and GitHub. So now I think that it is almost clear to you all guys that what is the difference between Git and GitHub, right? So if the thing is clear, so write in the comment box that yes, Git and GitHub is now clear, the difference. Many of you get confused in this part only, the difference between Git and GitHub. Many of you don't understand this thing only. So that is the difference between Git and GitHub, right? So the next thing is creating, means installing Git and creating an account in GitHub, right? Well, because doing that thing you can't move ahead, right? So the next thing that comes out here is installing Git and creating an account in GitHub. So first thing, open any of your browser. Okay, so simply I have opened a browser here. Now simply search here Git download. Git download, you will search, and the first link that will come here is the official website, this one. Simply click on download Git, and once you click on this one, this interface will come, website for downloading Git. Okay, now from here you can see your operating system which you are using, Mac, Windows, Linux. You can download that. So for my case, Windows. I am not showing in this video installing GitHub because I have already shown in an older video how to install GitHub. Okay, Git, sorry, not GitHub, how to install Git. So see that video, click on this and it will download and perform the things. So once you are done with this thing, you have to create an account in GitHub also, so that you can, as I said, you open source contribution, right? So for that, come in github.com. Now in my case, I have logged in already by creating a profile. So my case, it is showing like this thing, but in your case the default one will come. Let me show you. If I open a Ubuntu tab and say github.com, so you will see like this, it will come. And after this, sign up for GitHub, click on this one. Now the thing will come where you can create your account while signing up. So give your email address, then it will ask for password and some other details. Give that and your account will be created. And once it is created, simply it will come like this. Also you can visit your profile, like by clicking on your profile, it will open your profile. So this is my profile actually. It looks cool, right? So how I made this designing part, I have made a video. If you want, I will give it the I button. You can go and check it out. So that's the basic thing of installing it and creating a GitHub account. Now the next part we are going to start out here is working and understanding complete Git. Okay, so now once you have installed the whole thing, the Git and GitHub, after opening the profile in GitHub also, now your work is to do like this. Open any of the folders or create any of the folders. Now this is my file manager, or you can say file explorer in Windows. Now here I have created a simple folder, Git and GitHub. Okay, you can create that one or anything, and inside that I will perform my things that I will be showing you. Okay, so you can also create like me, or you can create anything else. Now what is this thing here? This thing is git bash. Now what is git bash? Git bash is command line interface for working, and in this git bash you can perform Linux commands, okay, which is essential for us working in Windows terminal. We can't do like Linux commands, so for that I am using git bash. How to open this one? After you install the GitHub, you can like come into any of the folders, like right clicking on it. If you are on Windows 11, then click on show more options. By like, if I want to open this GitHub folder in my git bash, right click on this one and click on show more options, and here you can see git bash here and git GUI here. Don't do git GUI because graphical user interface is not much preferable. The command line is preferable. So git bash here, click on this one and this thing will be opened. Okay, so also here you can see the folder look or the file location that is in git and GitHub folder, right? So the whole thing is now clear, I think, that how I have opened this two things side by side so that I can make you understand. So let me show you first some Linux commands so that it will be easy for you to understand, right? So the first Linux command is ls. Now what is ls? ls means list of all the things that are inside a folder. Now you can see the folder is empty, so nothing is coming, right? So that is ls for listing all the things. Now it is showing nothing, but I will show you. Now if I want to create a folder, like say here, so in Windows what we did, click on new and we click on new folder, but using this Linux command you can also make folders, that is mkdir, make directory, mkdir, make directory. Okay, so that is the command for, you can say, making a directory or say a folder. Okay, so in Linux mkdir, and then you have to give the folder name that you want to create. So like I am creating tutorial, and after you hit enter, now you can see there is nothing present here, and once you hit here you will see a folder is being created currently here. So that is the Linux commands, how you can create folder. Now if you want to go inside this folder, what you have to do, that also I will show you how you can go inside this directory. Okay, now as I was showing you that ls command to show the list of all the things that are present. Now presently I am in the git and GitHub folder which contains tutorial. So if I do ls, it will show me tutorial. So if I hit enter, you will see tutorial is coming, that I created a folder, right? If you create other things like files, that will also be reflecting here, right? Now as I told you that I want to go inside this tutorial folders and I will work inside that. So the Linux command for that is cd. What is cd? cd means change directory. My present directory is git and GitHub. Now I want to go inside this git and GitHub and inside this tutorial folder. So I will do the change directory, so it will take me inside this tutorial, and I will give the folder or the directory name. So I'm giving it tutorial. So once you hit enter, you will see that at this place after git and GitHub, now tutorial is added. So what this thing means, you are inside this tutorials folder. If I hit ls, you will see empty, there is nothing, right? So that is the Linux command for getting inside. And now if you want to come back to this git and GitHub again, means your work is done in tutorial, so you want to come back. So for that, what you have to do, cd and one minus. So this means you will come back to the previous stage, or you can say one out. So if I hit enter, you will see that this will come git and GitHub. If you do cd minus again, then it will take you to personal. Okay, so that is how we like specially go inside and come out of a folder or directory or anything. Okay, so I am removing all this thing, right? So now I want to work inside this tutorial folder. So what our work is to do, type here cd tutorial, right? And you will come inside this tutorial. So I'm opening this folder here. So now we are in the tutorials part, right? So now as I told you that if you make some changes, or you can do all these things and blah blah stuffs that I all told you, as I told you that the history will be maintained in git and GitHub, right? So let us just see that how it is done. So let us say that if I make a folder or you can say if I make a file. So first thing, if I do ls, you will see nothing. So now let us say that I want to create a file inside it, right? So to create a file, the command is touch. by writing touch you can create a file here, okay, or you can say anything like files, okay. So I am giving app.java, so I'm creating a java file, that is app.java. If I hit enter, you will see at this side app.java is coming presently, right? So that is the touch command is basically used for creating a file. Okay, now I want to remove this file, say, right? So for that there is a command rm, then a dash rf, and then you have to give the file name, say app.java, and once app.java, and once you do that, you will see it is gone from here. So that is the basic command how you can delete a file, okay, using CLI. So I'm clearing it right now. Now whatever we did, there is no history maintained, right? Like say you created a file and you are changing, now you want back that file, so you can't do that, right? So for that we are going to use GitHub. Now after you are doing all these things, you have to, like, Git is a software, right, as I told you. Now to present all these things, to create changes and history on this tutorials folder, you have to initialize Git. Like you will say, hey Git, come here and track all the files and the changes that I am making, right? So for that, to call Git, you have to initialize Git, okay. Now for that there is a command to call Git. To initialize Git, there is a command get init, right? So that is the command get init. Now once you do this thing, Git will be initialized in the tutorials folder. You will see in which folder or in the which directory we are currently, and in that only the Git will be initialized. So once you hit enter, you will see initialized empty Git repository in this directory, and .git folder is being added inside here. But if I do ls, you will see nothing, right? Nothing is here. So where is Git initialized? So, and also you can see a master tag is coming here. Now what is this master? That also I will be explaining to you in the further session. Now what is as I was telling you that initializing Git, we can't see it. Now this dot folders are actually hidden in our windows. To see that thing, you can come here and do show hidden items, and you will see .git is here, right? And also if you want to see it through command line, you can do ls and simply type a after that, and if you hit enter, you will see that yes, .git is there, right? So Git is being initialized in our local directory. So I am removing this currently, or hidden items, I don't want to see that, right? So now Git is being initialized. Now whatever we are going to do, it will track all the things, okay. It will simply track all the things. Now I have added Git in the folders. Now I will see that how we can maintain the history, how we can do all the stuffs. So if I show you in my Chrome that in my repositories that I have been working on, so if I show you one thing, that is this one. Now in this you can see the histories. Total 70 commits are there. So now this is the history that are maintained especially in GitHub. Same thing is done through Git only, but this is hosted as I told you, right? So all this history that I am doing, so that is maintained, right? So how we can maintain it on our local machine in through Git, I will be showing that thing. So let us come back where we were previously, right? So now in this master, say I am first creating a new folder, means not a new folder, so I am creating a new file, right? So I will say touch app.java. So you will see app.java has been created. Now if I want to save the thing, right? So now let us say that by understanding a simple thing, that hey Git, come out, make a to-do list where I will be keeping this app.java saved in today's date at this point of time. So for doing that thing, to creating a to-do list, what we have to do here is, say we have to do git add. Like you can see this add as a like adding in a to-do list, okay. So where it will add the thing. Now there are two things that you can add after this git add command. That is, first one is dot. Now what this dot represents, it will perform all the things that are present inside this folder tutorial, not only app.java. If other things are also added, it will do that thing. Okay, and if you also mention the file name which you want, like say there are other things also. If I say present here, you only want app.java, so you can do that. So let me show you that thing. So if I do touch main.java file, I am creating two files, app.java, main.java. Now you want to initialize, or you can say you want to create a to-do list where you want to add only this app.java at this point of time. You don't want main.java. So for that, adding it in the to-do list, you will have to do git add, and you have to give the file name, that is app.java. And if you hit enter, you will see it is added. Now how to see that one? You will simply type get status. Once you hit status, it means it will show that what is the present to-do list here. So if I hit enter, you will see a new file app.java is there, and untracked file means not added in the to-do list, that is main.java. Main.java is not added, means it is untracked still now, means it is not tracked by GitHub, because you are not adding it in the to-do list. The things you will add in the to-do list, that will be tracked by GitHub, by Git. Sorry, I am mistaking the thing, by Git, right? So you can see new file app.java, it is in green color, right? So now, as I told you, that if I want both the things to be added in the to-do list, or say all the things that are present inside the tutorials folder. So if I want to add all the things, so let me clear first. Now, so to do that, what I can do here is git add and simple dot. I don't have to give any folder name or any files name. All the things that are present in the tutorials, all the things will be added. So if I hit enter, now if I do get status, if I do get status, you will see on branch master, two files are being added, app.java, main.java, right? So hey Git, create a to-do list where both things are being added right now. Now you have to make a commit so that these things are going to be saved. So what is commit? As I told you, commits are like, say you are adding in the to-do list, and now save the to-do list at this point of time, right? So is it clear? Like both the things are done, creating the two things, adding these two things in the to-do list. I want to add these two things, and now create a timestamp of today's date, today's time. At this point of time, I want to make a commit here, where commit means I want to save these things in Git, right, using Git. So to do that, you have to give the command git commit and then m. Now what this m means? This m means the message that you want to keep for this to-do list for saving. So you will say that added to, or you can say added app.java, and you can say main.java files. Okay, so that will be the message that will be saved here. So if you are like as I showed you that there are different commits here, right? You can see added onboarding animation, added boarding animation, added yearly budget, and all these things are there. So these stuffs are known as commits. So basically these stuffs are known as commits, as I told you. Now that is the message that I want to keep, added app.java, main.java files, and hit enter. Once you hit enter, you will see master, no commits, added app.java, and this. Okay, and if you now want to see that get status, like I am first clearing these things. Now if you want to see the status that I was showing you in the to-do list, that was there, status status, you will see nothing to commit, working on a clean tree. That means that the to-do list that we were, like you can say that whiteboard where we are adding the two things, the folders, or you can say all the things that we want to add in the to-do list, so that this to-do list will be after saved as a commit with a message, so that you can come and see what are the things that are done at this point of time and the timestamp, right? So that is basically done. Now the whiteboard where the first to do was done, all things are now clear because the thing has been saved already in the commits. So this thing is now clear. So it is showing that working on a clean tree, nothing is there, right? Now if you make any changes here, that thing will become in the git status. And now how to see the commits that we were seeing, like the message as I showed you in GitHub, that we were seeing that using this messages, how to see that in our Git, right? So that might be a question for you also. So how to see that thing? So let us just see. So to see that thing, what you have to do is git log. Git log will perform or show you all the commits that are provided by you. If you hit enter, you will see commit with this hash id, add head. Now all these head and master things are not known to you. Don't worry, I will tell you. And you can see added app.java and main.java files at Sunday, February 13, all the stuffs. Okay, so that's the point here. The thing is being saved, right? So first we made a to-do list, right? So first we made a to-do list and the things are being committed. So that is how the changes are being saved. So I am making it clear now, right? Now I want to make some changes, or you can say that I want to make some changes inside this app.java file so that I can track it. So I will make some bunch of changes, say in the app.java. So I will write here vi app.java. Now what is vi? Vi command is to open this app.java here, means in the command line interface itself. So if I do that, you will see app.java is being opened, right? And now here I want to write some lines of code. Say I will give a class, insert first, yes, class. I will write app, and inside that I will write okay. So that are the things. Now I say that I have made a class app and made some changes inside that folder, inside that files, app.java. Okay, now I want to save this thing. So for that press escape, then :x. So now if you open this app.java, say in VS Code, let me show you that in VS Code, if I open, you can see this thing that I have written. So that are the things that you can do through command line by writing vi and that file them. Okay, so I have made some changes here. Now if I do git status, you will see that it will come in the to-do list, or you can say that git will show you that head issue that you have made some changes, what to do about that thing. So if I do git status and hit enter, you will see that modified app.java, right? So you will see that I have modified app.java and git is now showing me that thing. Previously it was showing that clean tree in the to-do list. Now it is showing that, hey, you have made some changes. Do you want to add this thing or you don't want? So it is showing in red that the thing is untracked currently. Okay, modified has been made here. So now I want to add these changes. So for that, what I have to do is same thing, git add, and I want whole things. So I will simply give dot. Now all the things will be done. And now if I do git status, you will see, sorry. So if I do git status, so what you will see, modified, this thing is being added in the to-do list. So git was telling me that, hey, you have modified some changes that was in the commit previously. Now do you want to add it in the to-do list or not? So I said that yes, git add that in your to-do list. So git has added it, and you can see it is coming in green color in the git status. Now in the commits, previous commit, there was only one thing that was committed. Now if you want to check, means if you want to add these things, like say you have made some new features and now you want to commit it. So what you will do is you will do git commit, the same thing again, the message you will write, you will say added new codes, so that's the message. And once you hit enter, you will see that master added new codes. Okay, one file changed, 4 interactions. right? 4 lines were done, so 4 interactions, right? And the file means one file only was changed, main.java was not changed. So all these things are showing to me by comparing it to the previous version, or you can say previous commit. Now if I do git log, you will see 2 commits are there, right? Say this thing and this thing, right? 2 commits are there. You can see the timestamp and all these things. So these are commits and all these things, right? So now I think that it is now a bit clear to you all guys that how you do commits, how you track it, how you do changes, and how you do commit again. And now if you do get status, you will see clean tree. Okay, so in the to-do list I have committed, so it is coming clean tree, right? As I explained you. Now the next thing comes is that if I make some changes here in the main.java, and if I add it in the to-do list, how to remove that from to-do list, right? Like if I say I want to delete this main.java file, so for that rmrf, okay, main.java, I want to delete this main.java file from here. I will hit enter. You will see main.java is now removed. Okay, so now this is also a history maintained by git. So now if I do git status, you will see git will say that you are deleted this main.java. What to do about that? Should I add that in the to-do list or should I not add in the to-do list? So if I do git status, you will see deleted main.java. So it is showing us that you have deleted main.java file. So what to do? Git is asking us, right? So now let us say that I want to add it in the commits, means I want to add it in the to-do list. So for that I will say git add and a dot. So all the things are now added. So I will first clear. Now I will do git status. So you will see that in the to-do list the thing deleted main.java is being added. So what I did, deleted that one. So git was asking, so should I add it in the to-do list? You said yes, add it in the to-do list, so it was added. Let's just say now that you don't want to add this deleted main.java one. So for that, how you can do that one? How can you do, means come back, or you can say remove this main.java from this to-do list, right? So to do that, there is a thing known as git restore. Okay, so I will simply write here git and I will write here restore staged. Okay, so stage means that was added in the to-do list, may deleted main.java, and I don't want that, so I will write main.java. So I want to restore it back. I don't want in the to-do list this thing. I will hit enter. Now you will see that thing is performed. So if I do git status, now you will see that this thing is currently in red, which was in green presently. So this means you have added in the to-do list, but now you don't want that thing in the to-do list, means I don't want to take it, so I will simply remove this one. Okay, so that is how you can remove, or you can say you can restore from the staged, or you can say from the to-do list, right? So that is the basic command, get restore. Okay, so now let us say one thing, that if I now do get log, so let me first clear the thing. So I will do a clear. Now let us say that now I have, as I was telling you about history and all the things that are maintained using git. So now let me say that you have created the app.java. You are also, there was a file which was main.java, right, which was in our commits, but now this was deleted from here. Let us just say that that was a precious file and you don't want it to delete it, but it got deleted. So now you want to get back that thing. So how you can do that thing? So simply, if you do get first thing, get log, you will see that there are two histories, right, where the two files were created. So now you want to come back where these things were done. So first let us do one thing. Let us first clear this thing. So now let us say that first I will commit the present thing that was there. So I will do git and then I will do add, then dot, all the things added. I will do a git commit and then with a message that deleted main.java, right? So I have deleted main.java, and that is our commit, right? And now, as I was telling you, that you want to get back that thing. So if you do git log now, you will see 3 commits are there. The first commit was the initial commit that we did, right? Added this thing. Then in the main.java we added this codes, and now I deleted main.java. Now if you want to get back the main.java, how you can do that thing? How it is possible that I was telling you can get back that thing? So that is the very important thing, how you can get back. So for that, the main thing that is there is reset. Means we can come back to this commit where we added some new codes and there was main.java present, right? Or you can come back to this one also where we don't added this codes and the added the simple files there, right? So whatever you want, you can do this thing. Like you can come back to any of the commits. And now how to come back? Like say if you want to come back, means if you don't want this thing, the thing that you committed here, you don't want to do this commit, you have to give this hash and you will have to do reset. So simply do copy here, ctrl-c, you have copied. So this one was the part where I added new codes. So I don't want this commit, I don't want this particular commit, right? So I want to come back to this commit. So if you can say that git first, let me clear this thing. Clear, yes. Now if you want to come back to that commit which you don't want, that was deleting the files, and now I will simply write git reset and I have to paste the hash. So for that, right click here and simply click on paste. So this is my hash, and if I hit enter right now, you will see unstaged changes after reset. Now if I do git log, you will see, git log, you will see there are only 2 commits present, right? So that is how git is working actually. Now I am clearing this thing, so this is done. Now I will show you what is stash. Okay, so resetting a commit is also done, and now the next thing comes is stash. Now what is stash? Say let me create a folder. Say I will create a folder touch and say new.java. okay, a new Java file has been created. Then I want to add touch1.java. okay, so 2 files are being created, new.java, app.java, 1.java. sorry, it will be a dot, so don't worry, I am not making any changes currently here. So now if I do get status, get status, you will see. So now if I do get status presently, you will see that the deleted main.java, this thing is coming because I have reset it, right? I have reset it in the previous stage. Now app.java, new.java, all the things are coming, right? So the 2 files are coming, I have added, right? So now let me say that I want to add this all the things in the to-do list. So what I will do is git add dot. Now if I do get status, you will see renamed this thing to 1.java. so don't worry, so I have made some changes here, and new files, new.java. so I have made some changes here, right, and added them in the to-do list, right? So now what I want is hey git, keep this to-do list aside, I want some other things also to do here, and I want to keep this thing, I don't want to lose this thing, but I currently don't need this thing. Actually I am creating a second to-do list, like to keep this to-do list aside in a safer place, but I don't need this currently, so I have a command. So first let me clear all these things. So for that I have a command that is git stash, right? Git stash, and then simply hit enter. You will see saved working directory and index. Now if you do git status, you will see nothing in a clean tree. So that means the to-do list that we created, that is all the things that we did, that is app.java. Here 2 other files were also there. Now you can see that all the 2 things are not here. I have come back in the previous stage. Like I have to keep that thing aside. I don't want that currently, but keep it safe. Like say you are creating a new feature for an app, or you can say a website. Now you made some changes, but you don't want that thing currently, so you want to keep that thing safe, but you want other things that was working, you want that thing and you want to work on that. So that is what git stash comes. So as I told you that I deleted main.java, that is also present here, and the 2 files that were added that are also not present here, right? So that is known as git stash. Now that thing is safe at other side. Now if you want to get back that thing, like I deleted this main.java and 2 things were added, so now the new feature, add the new feature means add the other 2 files and delete this main.java. So for that there is a command git stash and then a pop. Git stash pop means hey, the thing that was aside, bring that down. If I hit enter, you will see main.java has gone and these 2 files are being added. Again all the things are came here right now. So that is git pop and stash, bringing back to the things, all the things that were changed. So now if you do git commit, or you can also do git status, you will see this is the current status, 2 files added, deleted this thing. So I will do a git add and a dot, and if I do git status, you will see all the things are done. Now if I want to commit all at a time, so I will simply do commit and a message that new files added. Done, right? So if I do git log right now, you will see there are 3 commits. First one, added new codes, and new files added means these files are added. So that is how we work with git. So what you learn from here: initializing git, working on git, adding commits, adding in the to-do list, right? And all the things are being done. Stash, reset, removing from commit, coming back in other commit that you did previously, all the things are done right now, right? So I think that it is almost clear working in git. Now let us try to understand the very important part, that is this master, why this master is coming here. Or if you do ls, let me show you ls /a, you will see that .git is there, right? And if you do cd .get, and if you like do ls inside this one, you will see something is there: head, description, index, hooks, objects. Now these are the inside this if I show you from here also, show hidden files, then inside this git folder all the things are there, right? Head and all these things, right? So coming back here, I don't want to show hidden files currently. So now all these things are there, right? Head and all these things. Now what is a head? Head is the, now we are going to understanding the branching thing, what is branching and all these things. So now head is the basic starting point where we started. So to understand the branching thing, there is a very good platform. I will show you this one. So you can come in this URL, learninggitbranching.js.org. What is a branch especially? Let us try to understand. Branch, let's say that a tree, and tree has 2 branches, then from these 2 branches other branches are also there, right? So that is basically branching, and it is same for GitHub also, means for Git also, right? We can create the same thing using Git. We can create different branches, we can work on that branches, but the different thing is that we can merge that branches. In tree we can't merge that branches, like in real tree we can't merge, means you can't see that 2 branches got merged at a place, but branches are there, right? So but in Git we can merge that branches also. So let us see that thing. So say this is our main head, that was C0, right? That was C0 was the main head that was present. You can see head, right? Currently head. But now if C1 is there, you will see this is the present head, means currently we are working here. Like say you have made some commits, right? So it is right C1. Okay, so now this C0 was our head presently, and we are working in the main branch, and master and main both the same. Previously it was main, but now in the git it has been changed to master. So don't worry, this main is the master itself that was being showing at all the time. So now say you are giving a commit here, you will see this has increased. So this was the present head before coming to this, and this is the head right now. Now let us do other commits. We did 3 commits, right? So let us say that it was previously like this, and you are here right now, right? And now you want to create a separate branch, right? So to create a separate branch, like you want from C3 2 branches to be there. One is main and other one branch you also want. So for that there is a thing that is known as command get branch, and after that you have to give the branch name. So I will give it test. Okay, and if you hit enter, you will see a test branch is also created, but now nothing is being showing. Both are at the same place, C3, because at this point of time both the branches are at the same point, means no one is ahead, or you can say no one is being separated. Both are having the same lines of code, or you can say same files and all these things. So both are at the same place. Now you can see there is a star at this point, so that is main, and there is also test. So both there is no star, there is only a star at the main. So that means we are currently in the main branch. Now if you say that I want to change my branch to test, right, means I want to work in the test branch currently. So for that there is a command git checkout, and then you have to give the branch name. So I will give here test, and I will hit enter. So you will see that star is presently at the test, means we are in the test branch. Now you can say that now in the test branch you made some changes and you want to commit. So now whatever commit you will make, that will come in the test branch, because your head is presently in the test. So if I say that get commit, you will see test branch is ahead and main branch is behind that one. Test is one ahead. Let us say that you made other commits. So I will give get commit. You will see one more commit, means I am making changes in the test branch, not in the main branch. If you want, you can come back to this main branch also. So if I do checkout in the main branch, get checkout main, and if I hit enter, now you will see star is at the main branch. Now you want to make some changes in the main branch, so you do some changes and you do some commits. So you will see that now branch is being created. You have made some changes in the test here, 2 commits, and now in the main branch also from this point you are making other changes here. So you will see this one. Let us make some other commits also. Right, so you will see this branch is ahead and this, but both are different. Now what you want is to merge this test to this main. You made some feature, like say you are creating an app, you are at this point, now you created a separate branch to create a separate feature. You made this feature and you are also working in this one, but now you want these features to be added in the main branch. So for that you will write a command get merge, and once you hit enter, you have to write get merge, and then you have to give the branch name that you want to merge. So for my case it is test, so I will give test, means the present branch which I am is main. I want to merge test in this main branch, so I have given that one. And now if you come and hit enter, you will see test is being merged here, and now we are presently at this point of time. Right, so that is the thing I was saying, that is branching, merging, and all these things. Now there are different things like conflicts and all these things will come. I will also show you that thing. So this is the visualization, how it looks actually, but now we are going to do it in the command line interface using CLI, right? So we were here currently, so I am making clear. I want to clear all those things. Now I will show you the difference in branching. Okay, so presently let me come out. I am in the git.git directory, so I will come out of this one. Now I am in the tutorial. You can see master here, right? Master, we are in the master branch. So let's first create a branch. So to create a branch, I will do same thing. I will write git branch, and then I will give the branch name test. Okay, so I have created a branch test, but test is not visible to us. So let's just check out to that test branch. So to do that, I will do git checkout test. I hit enter, and you will see switch to branch test, and instead of master, which was previously master, you will see now we are at the test. So it is showing us test, the present branch we are, it will be showing that only, right? Now in this test I want to modify some things, like let us say I don't want this new.java and one.java, but in the master branch which was there, all these things were present. So now I want to delete this thing, so I will write rm rf new.java and 1 java. I want to delete both the things, so you can see both the things are deleted in the test, right? So that is basically performing in the test branch, right? But now if I switch to master branch, you will see both the things will be present. So let me first commit these things, right? So what I made changes in the test, let me commit first. So I will write git add dot, then I will do git commit /m, and with a message deleted the new files. So now the commit is being done. So if I do git status, you will see nothing, plain tree, and if I do git log, you will see deleted the new files. But this was at the head in the test, not in the master branch. Okay, so let me clear this thing now. Okay, it has been cleared. Now what I want to do here is I am willing to come back to this master. I have made a commit here, I want to come back to the master. So I will do git master, git checkout master, and once you hit enter, you will see a magic appearing here, that is the files that we deleted that will come back. So if I hit enter, it will switch to master, and it will be having all the files that were in the master, because we are having two branch. It is now git is now saving both the things. We are deleting from this branch, but this branch is having the things, that is the master branch, right? So if you are switching from this to this, it will having all the things, right? So that was I was telling you, we are switching to master. So that is how we change this thing. And now say, let us say that we want to merge both the master and the this thing. So I am in the master branch currently. Now I want to delete this 1 comma java in the master branch. So I will do a thing, that is rm rf 1 comma java. So this will be deleted from the master branch, right? Now I want to merge both of the things that are in the test and all the things. So first I will do a commit here. So first I will do git add dot, and same thing again, git commit say removed 1 comma java. Okay, so git commit is being done. So now if I say that I want to merge the test branch with this master, so I will write here git merge, and I will say test. So you will see updating, and you will see that it has been deleted the other folder file that was present, new.java. So that is how we are merging branches and all. Now one more thing that you will see is a conflict that will come when we will be working in some projects and all these things. So let me show you the conflicts parts. Now let us say that I want to open this one, app.java, which is in the master branch. So you will see this is there, and now let me make a change here. So if I like add something, so this is, you can see here is a green coming, and that I was telling you that GitHub in the code editors, that is the GUI, right? So this is not our part. What I was telling you is I made some changes in the app.java, and now I am saving it by Control S. Okay, I am saving it by Control S. But now let me do one thing. Let me open at this side only. Okay, now you can see it is in the master, and we change in the master branch. And now let us put in commit this thing. So I will simply do git add dot, and I will simply do git commit with a message, added new lines, right? So I have committed this thing, right? Now if I change my branch from master, say I will now do git checkout to test, so here is my VS Code. My code is opened right this point. Now you can see that green line has gone, means this one is added in our commits. So now if I check out to test branch, what you will see here is this line is gone. So why it's happening? Because we changed in master branch but not in the test branch. We changed in this branch but not in this branch, right? So now I will make a same change. We are currently in the test right now, and now I will change in same line, right? And I will make here hello world, or I will change this to get conflicts, right? To show you get conflicts, I am doing these things, and I will save this one right now. Now this thing is being changed presently, and now let me do this thing. Means I am what I am saying is I am making changes in the same line, right? So that is get conflict. Now if you like, say, which I wanted to explain you, say you are making some changes in line number 3 in the folder or in the file, and your friend is also working remotely from his home, and he is also changing the same thing, and both of you are wanting to merge it, right? So what will happen is Git will be confused, like, hey, both of you are doing the same thing, how I can understand what you want to do, help me, right? So if I now commit this thing, I will add git add, and after that I will do a commit git. I will do git commit with a message. I will give a message that added same line to do a conflict. Okay, so don't go in the spellings, I'm writing a bit faster. So yes, it is being now committed, and now if we come here, this will go from here, means this is being committed. Now if I say that I want to go in the master branch, get checkout master, you will see, let me show you this side, you will see instead of get conflicts it will come hello world. You can see it is coming hello world, right? And now if I want to merge the things, like the thing that are made in test, I want to merge that in app.java, means our master branch. So I will simply write git merge test, and once you do this one, you will see Git will provide us conflicts because we have made changes in the same line, and you can see conflict is being coming, right? Hello world and Git conflicts. So Git is now a bit confused what to keep and what not to keep. So you can resolve these conflicts by helping Git. Like if you want both, you can keep both of them, right? If you want both, you can keep both of them. And if you save it, now Git, you can see auto merging this one conflicts has been came. So now if you see git add dot, so you have resolved the conflicts, and now you are push. You can say git status, you can see modified this one, conflicts all being came, but you are still merging. You can see all conflicts fixed, but you are still merging, right? So that is the thing I wanted to tell you, right? So I will do git commit, and then I will give a message like you will say added test, or you can say merged, right? And merged, it will be merged, right? So if you see now git status, you will see this is gone, working on a clean tree, which was presently merging, master merging. You can see it is a master, right? So that is how we make changes in our GitHub, how merging works and all those things work. Okay, so if you do git checkout here in the test branch, git checkout test, you will see here is only one line. So you can also merge master to this test also. So you can say git merge master. You will see both the lines are now coming in the test branch also. You can now add it in the to-do list and then finally commit it. You can give a message merged master. Okay, so working on a clean tree. Now both of things are gone, right? So that's how we work in Git. I think that Git is totally clear to you after seeing this video, and these are the basic things that we do in our Git while working in projects or something like that. So I'm closing this one right now, and now the thing comes for GitHub, right? So I think that you have created a account in your GitHub, right? If you have not created, just go and create your account first so that we can work. Now let me first check out to master branch. Master, right? Now we are in the master branch. Now say I want this whole thing to be hosted in a GitHub so that my friends can also contribute, like as I am doing. My friends can also contribute and I can also get what they are doing. So for that, GitHub is required. Now for that thing, come here and open your GitHub. As I was saying you, now come into your profile. You can come in your profile and you can create a repository. Okay, click on this plus and click a new repository where you want to store all the files that you are presently working. So repository means you can say a separate hosting for all your files with a name. So repository name I am giving this tutorial, as I made the folder name. Giving the same thing, you can also give other thing, tutorial. Okay, and now I'm making it private. I don't want it to make public. I'm doing to show you all guys, right? And click on create repository, so it will create the whole thing, right? Now how this code will come means what I did here, how it will come to this GitHub. How will it come, right? How will it come? So to do that thing, there are also few commands, right? There are also few commands. So let me show you that thing. So first, clear. Now you want, actually what you are wanting is remote access. That is means you are hosting that place, but remotely means from your local machine you are wanting to do that thing. So that is known as you are wanting to work remotely. So to do remotely, there are commands. So first thing is you can come here in the Chrome. You can come here in the Chrome and you have to copy this URL that you are getting, this URL. Okay, so copy this from here also, and once you have done that thing, come in this command line interface. Now to access remotely, to perform all the things, first time if you are doing, you have to log in with your account, log in with the token. You can see in my previous videos also, and now I am showing you from here how you can push, means how you can do all the stuffs, how you can access it remotely, all the things. So for that, the basic command here is get remote, then you have to add and then origin. Okay, and after that thing you have to paste the URL. So if you click on paste, you will paste the URL. So what is this get remote? Get remote means you want to access it remotely, and then you are adding a new you can say origin is the name of this URL. Okay, this URL name is origin, means you are keeping this URL remotely, saving it as a origin, like as you save in your contacts, you can say, or you can say in the to-do list, you can save it as origin, because next time when you will be working remotely, you can directly call this URL using this origin. Okay, and once you hit enter, you will see it is added. So now if you want to check that whether this is added or not, you can simply do get remote, REMOTE, and simple v. So you can see origin, it is saved as name as origin, and the URL. Okay, this URL, one is fetch and one is push. Both the things I will be telling you what is fetch and what is push. Okay, so now I think it is clear how we do these things. Now our commits are being made, right? Now we want to put all them in the GitHub so that my other friends can also see it. So to do that, we have to push it, means what are there in our local Git, I want to push it in my GitHub repository. So for that, simply I will do git push, and simply you will do git push, and then you have to give the place where you want to push. That is our origin, as we named. You can name it anything you want. You can do anything. You can give your name also. Okay, so now you are doing get push. I will do origin. Okay, origin, and then the branch you want to push, means we are in the master branch, right? We can also push our test branch. So I want currently to push my master branch, so I will give master. I will hit enter. You will see it is loading and it will be pushed. So now if you come back on your GitHub in the same repository, if you refresh it right now, you will see all the code that you did, app.java, all the thing is coming. This one, right? All the things are coming, and you can see master branch is here. No other branches are present at this point. So now let us say that you want to push the test branch also. You want to push the test branch also into your GitHub side by side, right? So for that you will simply do get push origin, get push origin, and you will say test. But from master branch, how you can push the test branch? You can't do it, right? So first you have to check out. So I will write get check out test in the test branch. I am clearing all the things. So now you will do get what you will do? You will do get push origin, and then you will give test. If you hit enter, the things will be performing and it will be pushed. So if you open this thing right now in the GitHub, and if you refresh it, you will see in this master, if you can also see test here. You can also change your branch from here. And if you want to see the commits, you can see 9 commits that was previously there, right? That was previously made by us. If you change the branch also to master, you can see all commits that we did, which was in our local Git. It is now hosted, and your other friends can also see this thing. If you make this public, if you made this private, no one can see it, only you can see it. If you make it public, others can also see this one. So that is how we do Git and GitHub. Right now I want to show you one more thing in this tutorial only. Let me show you. Like fetch, I told you push, now I want to show you fetch. To fetch the things, like say I am changing something here, say I am removing this hello world from my GitHub. Like say your friends made these changes and you give some commit and it is being committed, so only one line is present in the master. Now how you will get this thing in your local machine? Say in this app.java file, presently this line is present, right? But how you will get these things, right? That I have removed one line, right? Like say your friends have taken this thing and they have removed this thing, right? Now how you will be able to get these changes? So that is specially known as pull. You create a pull, means all the things that are present, you fetch it in your local machine. So to do that thing, I am showing you how you can do that thing. So first thing, come here, right? And as I showed you this thing, right? So this is our tutorials folder, and inside that app.java is present right in this place. So what you have to do is, like if I open this in VS Code, you can see there are 2 lines, and I am currently in my master branch, right? So now once we have to write here get, and after that we have to give pull, and then the saved, what we have saved, the URL, that is origin, right? Origin, and after that we have to give the branch, like in which branch we want to create it, right? So because there are 2 branches, so we have to give the master branch because we have made the changes in master. So we will simply give the master and it will make the changes. So hit enter, and now you will see that it is performing the changes, and in this side you will see the code has changed. So like whatever your friends or other persons or your team members will do, you can pull it and you will get the changes at this point, right? So that is how you can get what other like when you are collaborating with other team members and whatever things they are doing. So if you make other changes, like if you see here get fetch. Okay, and if you save this one, click on commit. I am not giving anything in the message, I am changed this, right? So now if I run it again, so you will see here is presently git conflicts. So if I do it again, git fetch, sorry, git pull, and then origin and then master, and if I hit enter, you will see it will perform the thing and it has changed to git fetch. So whatever things will be done, you can get easily in your local machine. So that is why we especially use Git with GitHub, so that we can do open source contributions easily, right? So this thing is now, I think it is like almost clear to you how we work. So that is how we actually work. Now let us say that you want to do some open source contributions. Okay, so you want to do some open source contribution. How will you perform that thing? So let me show you one thing. So you can see this is Anki Droid's account, and there they have a Anki Android. Okay, and this is the main thing. It is an Android app. Now what you want is like you want to contribute to this open source project. So what you can do? So for that you have a fork option and you create pull request whenever you make some changes. Now see one thing, like if you get the direct access to this, so you can make any changes, and it is a dangerous thing, like it will damage all the code, like anyone can come and can make changes in the code. So that is not possible. So for that, to contribute, especially only the owner can access this one, and if the owner accepts your changes, then only it will be merged, or you can say the main file will be changed according to your ones. So to do that thing, you can simply click on fork here, and once you click on fork, it will create a repository on your account. You can see with the same thing, Anki Android and your account. So this is my account, so it has created in my account. So you can simply do this thing, like fork anyone's repository, you can fork it, and after you fork it, all the code will come in your own repository, and now you are the owner of this code and you can perform anything you want in this code. Okay, you can perform anything you want in this code. Now say that something has changed. So you can see like in the Anki Droid, this one from where I had forked this one. So let me open both of them so it will be clear. So in this side I have the Anki Droids account where they have Anki Android, and in this one I have my account where I have the same thing which I have forked. Now what you will see is like some other members are also contributing to this project, like 275 contributors are there. Now like say someone is contributing to this project and you are also forked, and you have also forked this one. Now what changes they are making, how will you get all the changes in your repository that is owned by you, right? So to do that thing, there is a fetch upstream. So you can come here and there is the option fetch and merge. So you can see fetch and merge 363 upstream commits in Anki Droid master. So there are 363 commits which are being made. So you can simply click on fetch and merge here, so it will merge the current thing that are being changed here into your ones. So like say if someone other one changes in the Anki Android, and then you can also access the code in your one, and as I told you, you can pull it in your local machine, so all the changes will be present. Okay, and also you can pull it directly from this one also by giving an upstream. So that method I am not going to show you, I am showing you like this. So you can like fetch and merge, simply it will fetch all the commits and it will do like it has updated. And now if you in your local machine, if you've already set up, you can pull it, like as I showed you a few minutes before how you can pull the code, right? Now what is a pull request? Let us try to understand what is a pull request. Now say you have made some changes in your code, like you are coming in the Anki Droid, you are here, you can see some issues are there, like contributing to open source, and like say that delete button, this one good fit issue opened 4 days ago, right? So these are some issues that are open. Like say if you want to work on this issue, or say you are working on some functions or something, I'm showing you as like this, so it will be easy to contribute in the open source. Like say this one, so delete button. Okay, so now you want to work on that issue. So for that, what you can do is simply work on your own, and then like you have make some changes and you think that you have fixed that issue. Okay, and now after that, if you have make some changes, like say here Anki Android, so in the I can come here also, like say here in the readme, and let me edit a readme so that I can show you. So let me remove Anki Android Rishabh. I am changing it to Rishabh, and I'm giving a commit, right? So I'm giving a commit, and now this thing is done. So if I come back to code and if I see this one, Anki Android Rishabh, so like I am showing you basic things, like you have make it changed here. Try to understand the thing. Like now you want to create a pull request that, hey, I have changed some part like a good fixed issue, and now I want to push it. So here you will see welcome to pull request. Now create a new pull request. You can create a new pull request, and then you can see that this line I have deleted and this line I have added, and now you want to create a pull request. So for that, here you can see that base repository is the Anki Droid one master, and my one is the head repository in my account. So I want to call this pull request from my to there. So now if you create a pull request, here you can give issues, tags and all these things, so that people can understand what issues are you fixing. Okay, so you can simply click on create pull request and it will be done. Now I am not showing anything. Okay, so I'm not doing this one because this is not a valid, but this organization is a good one, so I'm not showing. So that is how basically you can create a pull request, how you can edit and how you can push the thing. So now I think that this thing is almost clear that how pull request works. Also, like if you work on big projects, then like some few people's like can work with you and you might face conflicts. So as I showed you in local Git how you can manage the conflicts, same way you can manage conflicts at GitHub also, right? Same thing happens, all the things are same, only that are hosted at a local repository. Git and GitHub is basically where all the things are hosted, where you and other can also contribute, right? So that is the basic difference. The things are almost same, everything. Creating a pull request, how you can get the code, all the things are now I think clear. So connecting to GitHub, I have shown you in GitHub how you can connect. Then get push request, branching in GitHub, merging, fetch request, pull request, all the things are done. So I think that today for this GitHub session, this is almost like good to go. Now you can start your open source contribution easily after seeing this video. And if you face any problem regarding this video, like if you're having any issues, you can you can do a comment in the comment box, or you can also come in my Instagram account and you can message me like, hey, I am facing this problem, can you please help me? And I am always there to help you guys, right? Because we are building our community of all the people like who are new to this coding journey. So subscribe my channel if you are liking my videos, and share it with your friends, right? So those who are new, and they can also learn from my videos, right? And don't forget to give the like button if you like my videos. And that's all for today, and I would meet you in my next video. To see me in my next video, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell notification, so that whenever I will be posting a new video, you will get the first notification, right? So that's all for today's video, and I hope that it is totally clear. Git and GitHub complete, and you can also, after seeing this video, you can also start your GSOC, right, which is the important open source program. So yeah, that's all for today's video, and I will meet you in my next video. So till then, bye bye, have a great day.